Like conduct from the spectator in the removal from the gym. Punxsutawney School District is a tobacco-free school district. The use of any tobacco product on school district property is prohibited. All spectators are reminded that no food or drink is permitted in the gym. Punxsutawney School District and Athletic Department, thank you for your cooperation. Would you please rise and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our freedom and the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. Once again, good evening. And now the starting lineup for Homer Center. Forward, number 34, Ashlyn Kerr. Guard, number 15, Elena Faven. Guard, number 12, Anna Cutshaw. Forward, number 33, Molly Kosmak. And guard, number 25, Macy Sardone. Homer Center is coached by Nick Moore, assisted by Julie Horner and Maggie McLaughlin. And now, the starting lineup for the Punxsutawney Lady Jocks. Number 25, Avery Powell. Forward, number 21, Riley Doverspike. Guard, number 11, Samantha Gribble. Guard, number 10, Danielle Gribble. And guard, number 1, Chloe Presboy. Punxsutawney is coached by Mike Carlson, assisted by Steve White and Brad Constantino. Officials for tonight's basketball game are Marty Marshak, Abe Bataro, and Wes Sinclair. Good luck to both teams.
Good at bringing in their bench players. I do see one player that is not dressed tonight. Olivia Dobbins is not going to be able to be playing here tonight. Emily Dobbins, my bad. So that takes one of the first subs off the bench here for Punxsy, and I think she said she, in practice, hit her head, something along those lines. So I suppose with the concussion protocol, she's not dressed for tonight's game. So that being said, the both teams are coming out onto the floor. Kosmak and Powell at center court. And we are set for this game here tonight between the 19-1 Punxsutawney Lady Chalks and the 16-5 Homer Center Lady Wildcats. Referees make sure everybody's ready, and we are going to be rocking and rolling. And Kosmak does clear that center. And Homer Center coming at us. Fabian brings that ball up center court, gets it to Kosmak. It's like they get it into her right off the bat. She's being guarded, and I see Punxsy's game plan with her. If they do get it inside to her, Dover Spike or whoever's in there with her are coming in to help. And nice layup. Nice job by Gribble to steal that ball away. Gets it to Dover Spike and back to Gribble. Samantha Gribble flying up the floor with the ball. Looks like Homer's coming out in a man-to-man defense. Samantha Gribble gets the ball to Chloe Press-Lloyd. Centers it up. Gribble with the ball. And gets it around to Samantha Gribble. She dribbles into the foul line. Nice shot by Samantha Gribble for two. Opens the scoring for Punxsutawney. And Punxsy coming out in a... she loses that ball. She's going to have a tough time getting that ball over in 10 seconds. And they get 10 seconds on him. Good job by Punxsy's defense there as Kutchel was trying to bring that ball up the floor. She lost it, and it rolled back as far as it could roll. And she does not get that ball over in 10 seconds. So good job by Punxsy. Turnover, 1. And they get it ahead to Powell. And Powell lays it up high off the glass. No good. She gets her own rebound. And Kosmak steals it away from her on her putback. And they get it to Fabian. Fabian brings it up the floor. Centers it up, being guarded by Samantha Gribble. Punxsy in a man-to-man defense. They get it across to Kotchel. And they get it into Fabian. She takes it straight to the hoop and puts it in for 2. Tie game, 2-2. Press-Lloyd brings it up, gets it to Danielle Gribble. Gribble flies up the floor, spins, gets it to Dover Spike. Dover Spike, a little 10-footer, off the back of the iron, no good. Kosmak with the rebound. Gets to Fabian. Fabian brings the ball up the floor and gets it over half court. And they give it handoff to Macy Sardone. Yeah, it's going to be almost stolen away by Gribble there as Kosmak lost the handles on it. They get it to Fabian. Fabian looking for some help. They got 2 post players for Homer. They're battling it out in there. Riley Doverbike's battling it out with Ashlyn Kerr down low, as well as Kosmak. She's battling it out with Avery Powell. So Punxsy doing a good job man-to-man defense here. And they're doing a little backdoor cuts, trying to get the ball. Punxsy well-seasoned defensively in their man-to-man defense. And it's off of Black, going back to Punxsy. Nice job as they burnt about a minute off the clock on that possession and come up empty. So still a 2-2 game, 5:21 to go here in the first period. Punxsy inbounds it. And Gribble brings it up the floor. Gets to Press-Lloyd. Press-Lloyd looks the situation over. Both these teams are perennially good teams, and they know who to watch. They scout, and it's no secret. They play AAU, and they know who to stay on. And a nice job by Riley Doverspike, a little 10-foot shot, and that goes up. I'm not sure what happened there. The referee blew the whistle. I believe the Homer Center player was over the line. So it's going to go back to Punxsy. We have 2 subs coming in, McMahon and Burkett coming in, like I said, off the bench here. Gives Samantha Gribble and Riley Doverspike a breather. So Gribble with that ball, and she's going to get it into Chloe Press-Lloyd, into the corner. Dangerous move there as, they lay her wide open, and she hits a 3! Chloe Press-Lloyd for 3, and puts Punxsy up 7-2 here in the early goings. A nice job by Gribble will steal it away, and it's going to be a jump ball going back Punxsy's way. So right now, Punxsy getting all the breaks right here at the moment, and Press-Lloyd's going to take that ball out underneath the hoop. Punxsy sets up and they get it into Gribble. Gribble looks the situation over, dribbles right. Thought about getting it to a nice job by Press-Lloyd off the front of the iron, no good, and the rebound goes to Sardone. She brings the ball up the floor, being guarded by Press-Lloyd. And she dribbles left. She's going to hand that ball off to Fabian. Back to Sardone. A little runner, no good. And rebound high off the glass, no good. And Press-Lloyd with the rebound. And they get it ahead to Gribble. A nice pass back, and Powell can't finish the close range bunny. Nice job by Chloe Prestloy to start that play. Gets it way ahead to Gribble. She basically just had to save that ball. Does get it to Powell, and Powell, I'm not sure if she wasn't quite ready for that pass to come back to her, but she misses a generally easy ball that she generally does not miss. And nice job by Prestloy, another rebound. Does a good job boxing out and keeping her girl at bay. So Prestloy with the ball, looks situation over, bounces it to McMahon. McMahon dribbles right, dribbles into the key, over to Burkett. Burkett looks to go baseline, she walks. Doesn't put the ball down quite quick enough, so another turnover, Punxsutawney. Punxsutawney still sitting with a 7-2 lead. 3:21 to go as Kerr gets a break, and Megan Williams comes in the game. They get it in. Punxsutawney again playing some man-to-man here. And they get it way down low to Fabian. Fabian puts it up, no good. Rebound close range to Williams, who just come off the bench. She puts it away. So 2 quick points for her coming right off the bench. Punxsutawney coming up the floor. Prestloy gets it off to Danielle Gribble. Gribble looking the situation over, gets it back to Prestloy. She dribbles right, and she takes it into the key and loses it. She takes it right through about 3 players and gets the ball jarred loose. So Cutshall bringing that ball up the floor, off the right to Fabian. Fabian to Sardone. Sardone takes a quick 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound Powell, and she's being triple teamed and gets it away to Danielle Gribble. She takes off the floor. She's going to dish it up. She spin moves, underhand layup, ends up on the floor, no foul called. They're letting them beat around there a little bit. So with that being said, the Homer Center coming back the other way. Cutshall bringing the ball off the floor over half court. Being guarded by Danielle Gribble. Bounces it, almost loses it to Williams. She's being guarded by Olivia Burkett. And nice job by Avery Powell to step in front of that pass that was intended for Kosmak. They get it ahead to McMahon, bounces it to Burkett for 2. Nice job by Punxsutawney moving without the ball, and Homer Center wants a timeout. Punxsutawney goes up 9-4. I love how these, we're going to stay here, these coaches, they call timeout, and then they stand around, they look around, they don't tell the referee how long a timeout they want. They get a few extra seconds, I guess, so to speak. But we're going to have a quick timeout, so we're going to stay here with the teams. Punxsutawney up 9-4 here with 1:52 to go in the first period. And the first horn for the timeout rings, and we'll be back in business here momentarily. Punxsutawney did a very nice job on that play, passing that ball. A couple touch passes there. They get it to Burkett, and Burkett takes a nice little bunny from the low block and puts it away. So with that being said, Punxsutawney comes out full court pressure here, at least full court man-to-man at the time as we speak. So I'm going to guess Homer Center has seen it before. So, a nice job as Williams just unsure. She didn't want that ball and tries to pass it away and gets caught. McMahon drives into the key, going to be in trouble, and it's going to be a jump ball. She got to make her mind up a little bit quicker than that to get that ball above her head. I thought that Punxsutawney got that last jump ball. I'm not sure about that one. But anyways, we're going to get it again here. And Punxsutawney with it, gets it into Prestloy. Prestloy looks to drive, being hounded by Ashlyn Kerr. And they get it to Gribble. Gribble back to Riley Doverspike. And she gets to Prestloy. Prestloy drives and lays it up. No good. No, she gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out to McMahon. Back to Samantha Gribble. Gribble for 3. It's good! Samantha Gribble for 3. And Punxsutawney goes up 12-4 here with a minute to go in the first period. They get it to Fabian. Fabian lops it over here to Kerr. Kerr being hounded by Prestloy at the moment. And they get it out to Sardone. Deep for 3, and Prestloy with another rebound pulls it away. And they get it ahead to Doverspike. Doverspike going down the lane. Oh, she kicks it way back out to Prestloy as she got covered up there and couldn't get the layup done. So Gribble with that ball, drives into the lane, bounces it to Burkett, another two for Olivia Burkett from down low. 30 seconds to go. Punxsutawney looking fine here in the first quarter. And they get it to Fabian. Fabian ahead to Mac, back to Williams. Williams being guard. Oh, going to be a foul called. That's the first foul of the game with only 18 seconds left in the first period. So a pretty clean going here to start with. And that foul is going to be called on Dover Spike, I believe. Nope, that's Chloe Presloyd's first. So Williams goes back out for Homer, and Cutchell comes in. So Fabian takes the ball out, gets it into Gosmack, and somebody forgot about Fabian. She lays it up, no good, and rebound Dover Spike. She gets it to Gribble. Gribble flying up the floor. She gets it ahead to Dover Spike. A little stop, pop, and she's going to be fouled. Oh, wait. They called a travel on Dover Spike. As I think what happened is she tried to stop, and her shoes, she basically slipped. So, foul called on McMahon. So with 4 seconds left, that was probably not needed, as they would have had to hurry to make a shot irregardless. So Punxsutawney up 14-4 here with 4.8 seconds to go. So if they do get it in here, a little defensive pressure is what they need. And she bounces it off her foot. 1 second left, and it's over. First quarter's over, no good, as she does make that deep three. And we'll go ahead and take a quick 1 minute break. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsutawney Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
Hi, this is Dave Staples from the New York Times. You asked, you listened. We're now on Sunday. Come on in after church. Welcome to Town on the Parks. 7:36 Monday through Friday and Saturday 8 to 3. Find us at 110 South Clifford Street, Punxsutawney. Search Napa Midtown Auto Parts on Facebook. Call 938-1663. That's Napa Midtown Auto Parts.
We're watching your favorite show, and you get a text. Looks like you just bought a diamond bracelet for $5,900 in Las Vegas. Or at least someone tried to. You've got Card by Lowe's from Marion Central Bank. You can turn your debit card on and off when you want. Set spending limits and receive rewards when your card is used. Download the app to your phone, register your card, and you're done. And you can get back to your show. Card by Lowe's, only with Marion Central Bank. Member FDIC.
High School Hoops on Fox Sports. FM 100.9 WECD.
Okay, back here to Punxsutawney Area High School, where we are 7 seconds into the second quarter. Kosmak, little player control foul there. Nice job by Riley Dover Spike to secure that rebound and kicks it out to Samantha Gribble. Gribble for three, off the front of the iron, no good, and rebound Fabian. Cutchall brings it up the other way. So Punxsutawney sitting with a 14-4 lead. Homer got the possession at the start of the second quarter. A nice rebound there by Homer, and they put it away. Does Ashlyn Kerr. She boxed herself out there and got herself an offensive rebound and put it back, and that's what we were talking about earlier, that Punxsutawney needs to limit every one of those, especially against Homer. They will take every one of those. So they get it into Avery Powell. She kicks it back out to Gribble. She being guarded by Kosmak, and she takes it in, gets to Powell. Powell, little 12-footer off the iron, no good. Rebound, Presloyd. Presloyd dribbles it back, nobody guards her. She's going to take herself a three and hits. Chloe Presloyd for three, and Punxsutawney goes up 17-6 with 6:47 to go here in the second period. So Fabian with the ball. She kicks it ahead to Cutchall, back to Fabian. Fabian gets it over to that's Sardone. Back to Fabian, top of the key. Back to Cutchall. Punxsutawney again staying man-to-man defense. They've lived and died by the man-to-man all year. They do a good job of it. They're quick on their feet, good at switches, and Danielle Gribble, someone didn't switch. It's just I said that. Luckily for Punxsutawney, they don't make the shot. And finally, Riley Overspike comes out with it, gets it to Gribble. We have a 3-on-2. They get it to Powell. A little block by Ashlyn Kerr. As they got it ahead to Powell, and they couldn't, Kerr couldn't get herself stopped. Her first foul, second team foul. Punxsutawney up 17-6 with 6 minutes to go here. They get it to Chloe Prestloy down low, and she puts it in for 2. Nice offensive inbound play by Punxsutawney, and Chloe Prestloy gets a real easy 2. Put Punxsutawney up 19-6. They get it way down to Sardone. She pulls her way in and puts it away. They get it ahead to Punxsutawney coming the other way, gets it to Prestloy. Prestloy backs it back out, and almost a foul there on Kosmak as she reaches around Powell. Gribble hands it off. Deep 3 by Prestloy off the back of the arm. No good. She gets her own rebound. Looks to get it into Powell, but they cover her up quick. Gribble with that ball. Dribbles it in. No spin move. A nice job in and under. And Danielle Gribble for 2. Nice job by Punxsutawney. And they come back out man-to-man. Lob. Nobody's home, and it's going to go back Punxsutawney's way. And sub coming in, Williams going to be coming in for Fabian. McMahon and Barricott coming in for Doverspike and Samantha Gribble. Punxsutawney up 21-8 with 5:04 to go. They haven't got Powell and Prestloy to break, or Danielle Gribble. They need to maybe think about being that they're up by 17 points here, or not 17. 14 points here. Punxsutawney going to get sloppy with the ball. Jump ball going to go their way, but just lost the handles on it. And it's going to stay Punxsutawney's ball with the jump ball. And they bounce it into Prestloy. What's going on here? Scorekeeper. So had to do something with that opening in the second quarter. The Punxsutawney ended up getting that possession. So it's going to go back to Homer City, or Homer Center's ball. Punxsutawney playing man-to-man, and they overplay that. Luckily, the defense got back for Punxsutawney as Gutschall had an open lane if nobody was back. Williams being guarded by McMahon. She's not getting anywhere. And she's going to bounce it to Kosmak. She puts it up, no good. Rebound, foul called on. I'm not sure. It's either going to be Burkett or I believe it is Burkett that's going to get that foul. It's the third foul on Punxsutawney. And she's going to take 2 shots. First shot looked pretty good. Molly Kosmak at the line. Fabian comes in, and it gives Kerr a break. Second shot coming, and it's up and good. 2 shots, 2 makes for Molly Kosmak. Get it to Prestloy. Prestloy bringing it up the floor. Punxsutawney spreading it out here. Gets it to Gribble. Gribble double teamed. Somebody's open. McMahon for 3. She hits! Emily McMahon for 3. Punxsutawney goes up 24-10 here in the second quarter. Fabian with it, gets it ahead to Kutschall. A nice bounce to Kosmak. They get it out to Sardone. A 3 for Micey Sardone. And that brings the score to 24-13. Gribble with it. Passes it over to Prestloy. And she's going to dribble left. Takes it into the key. And it's going to go. It's going to go back to Homer City. As the ball got knocked loose from Prestloy. They get it ahead to Kosmak. She's going to loft it to Fabian. Fabian slows it down. She's just dribbling around there, being guarded by Emily McMahon. McMahon doing a good job on defense. Help, and we got, she misses that layup. She bounces her way back in, and Punxsutawney is not boxing out. That was 3 tries that Molly Kosmak had, and she finally makes it. Gets the score to 24-15. Punxsutawney got to tighten up the purse strings here as they gave away 3 offensive rebounds in that possession. Nice job by Avery Powell. Not high enough off the glass. She steals it away, and Homer Center ends up getting it back. Gets it to Cutshall. She brings the ball up the floor and gets it over half court. Bounces it to Kosmak. Sardone for 3. Oh, no good. Avery Powell with the rebound. Gets it to Samantha Gribble. Gribble looks the situation over, and she gets it up to the timeline. Back to Presloyd. Presloyd dribbles it over. 2-point shot, hits it. Chloe Presloyd for 2. A nice shot by her just inside the 3-point line, and that brings the score to 26-15. They bounce it to Fabian. 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. Behind the back. Homer does a real good job of, nice job by Danielle Gribble to steal that away. Sardone hounding Presloyd. Presloyd around everybody, gets it over half court. And Sardone back on her. Gets to Gribble. Gribble slows it down. Gets to Emily McMahon. McMahon looks the situation over. She's going to toss it out to Powell. Bounces it to Gribble. Gribble takes a deep 3. Hit! Danielle Gribble for 3. And that puts Punxsutawney up 29-15 here, as that ball's going to stay Punxsutawney's ball. And substitutes coming in, Samantha Gribble and Riley Doverspike for Olivia Burkett and Emily McMahon. Very good minutes for Burkett and McMahon in that stint. And Punxsutawney steals it away. They get it ahead to Doverspike, and she gets covered up there. Gets it to Gribble. Gribble spins, gets it way across to Samantha Gribble. Gribble for 3, off the back of the iron, no good. And Williams with the rebound. Homer brings it the other way. They get it into Kosmak wide open as she beats Avery Powell. And Kosmak puts it away for 2. Brings the score to 29-17 with 1 minute even to go here in the second quarter. Gribble dribbles it in, gets it to Avery Powell. Powell bounces it to Presloyd, off the glass and good. Nice pass by Avery Powell, a beautiful assist as she bounces it to Presloyd down low, cutting through the lane, and Punxsutawney puts it away. That was a carry, and nothing called as they all stand around with their whistles in their mouth, and Kosmak puts it up, no good. Ball. A little bit of chirping there from who that foul's going to be on is Avery Powell. I'm going to pull her out with 33 seconds to go. That's her first foul. Only 4 fouls total on Punxsutawney. And they get it into Kosmak. Samantha Gribble was sleeping, and the ball goes right over her head, and a foul called on her, I believe. The ball went literally right over her head as she had glanced down for a second on what the story was with that, but irregardless, it's going to send Fabian to the line for 2 shots. It's 5 team fouls for Punxsutawney. That foul was on Samantha Gribble. First shot is good for Fabian. And second shot coming. She's a lefty. Shoots left anyway. Second shot's good. And Homer's going to send in Kerr for Cutshall. Punxsutawney going to have the ball. If I was Coach Carlson, I would be playing for last shot. Score 31-19 Punxsutawney here in the second quarter. Kicks it back out to Burkett. Burkett to Danielle Gribble. Burkett to Presloyd. Presloyd dribbles in. thought about a pass to Burkett, and it was a good try by, a nice job by, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go Punxsy's way. Nice try by Doverspike to get that ball in. Just doesn't quite get it high enough there. Comes back the other way. She knocks the ball loose, and Punxsy gets into a jump ball situation. So it's going to be Punxsy's ball with 0.6 seconds to go. So I don't know if they know it or not, but and they're just going to let the clock run out. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. I'll be back with some scores. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsy Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
With the price of everything going up, you need to save every way you can. Did you know your Punxsy Shop and Save Perks card can help you save just by using your Perks card? A special items daily can save you money. Plus, when your Perks card info is updated, you will receive a special offers and savings in your email. No strings attached. Just keep your Perks card info updated and savings come to you. Punxsy Shop and Save Perks card making you keep more of your money. Run for and no market choices. The stocks have it in area like you can call
There will also be another line for the boys game. Right now we are out in our call. 732-53-90.
To win. I'll announce that.
High School Hoops on Fox Sports. FM 100.9 WECB.
Okay, welcome back here to Punxsutawney Area High School, where Punxsy is sitting with a 31-19 lead over the Homer Center Lady Wildcats. So scoring for Homer Center. Leading the way at the moment, Molly Kosmak with 6, followed by Macy Sardone with 5, 4 for Elena Fabian, and 2 each for Ashlyn Kerr and Megan Williams. And for Punxsutawney, leading the way at the moment with 12 points is Chloe Presloyd. 5 each for the Gribble girls, Danielle and Samantha. 4 for Olivia Burkett, 3 for Emily McMahon, and 2 for Riley Doverspike. So that's your scoring for both teams. Punxsy out to a 31-19 lead here. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Go ahead and take a quick break. We'll let our sponsors play for a while, and I'll be back here, like I said, roughly 10 minutes for the start of this second half. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsy Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
Now, you have one beer on the first of Jefferson County. Call to place your order in the 938-132. I'm Mike, your neighborhood pharmacist at the medicine shop. We're also experts on over-the-counter medication too. It's always a good idea to check with your pharmacist before taking over-the-counter medication because, you know, they have a mechanism of action, so there could be drug interactions between over-the-counters or even your prescription medication. So if you're unsure, just ask. We're always available for help. How we doing? It's big. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he went back to work. It's crazy. I retired, right? It's easier than where you're at. PaulState.com. Hi, this is Dave Staples from the U.S. Rams. You asked, you listened. We're now open on Sunday again. Come on in after church for all the parties and for whatever you're doing on Sunday. Not just Sunday, but everything you decide. You all love our red box, but when it comes to sleeves on the run, and phone numbers, others and views in the wall, well, you want to be hit home. Call Jane Flat Pest Control in Rochester, New York. 412-862-7422 or online at Jane Flat Pest Control. We know who you tell. Napa Midtown Auto Parts. Open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, and Saturday 8 to 3. Find us at 110 South Gilpin Street, Punxsutawney. Search Napa Midtown Auto Parts on Facebook. Call 938-6363. That's Napa Midtown Auto Parts. You're listening to Punxsutawney High School News on Fox Sports Punxsutawney, FM 100.9 and AM 1540 WECZ, Punxsutawney. You know, some people just don't care for their eyes as well as they should. But the fact of the matter is, your eyes are one of your most precious gifts. Why take chances with your eyesight? Global Eye Care can give you a whole new view of the world. Professional eye examination, cataract surgery, and a great selection of glasses and contacts. Global Eye Care is your family's total vision center. You depend on your eyes. Depend on Global Eye Care. Call 938-4777 for an appointment. Global Eye Care. Hey, this is Quick Ken. Looking to buy the house of your dreams? Consider it done. Pre-approved. Am I awesome or what?
This is totally Rockout. You're a mortgage expert. My credentials, do you mean like my job history or history as an old? Like I've been working a few months. How old do you think I sound? Like 25 or something?
Quick Ken, at your service. You're worried about your closing date. You've already paid thousands in extra fees and are afraid the deal will fall through. Please hold while I transfer you several times to actually find a person that cares.
Like, it's only a house. You will get back with the underwriter in a week. No big deal.
Trust your mortgage with experts who know your name. Impress Bank has been your local mortgage lender for over 100 years. Impress Bank will walk you through the mortgage process and answer any questions you find along the way, giving you in the home of your dreams. Impress Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Yes, 100 years.
World-renowned UPMC Home and Cancer Care Center is available for you and your loved ones right here at the Punxsutawney Area Hospital. Our board-certified oncologist and hematologist, Dr. Kamanova and Dr. Ramanini, are part of our comprehensive team at the Punxsutawney Area Hospital that provides patients with the latest personalized cancer treatments and access to breakthrough clinical trials. New advances in cancer prevention, diagnosis, and treatment are being developed every day and brought to you close to home. You are not alone in the fight against cancer. Punxsutawney Area Hospital and Home and Cancer Center are committed to providing you with the knowledge, inspiration, and specialty cancer care you need so you can face your diagnosis with confidence. Why travel for world-class cancer care when you don't have to? We're here for you as a part of the Punxsutawney community. Learn more about the UPMC Home and Cancer Care Center at the Punxsutawney Area Hospital by visiting www.pah.org or call the office at 814-938-5212. At Punxsutawney Area Hospital, patients come first. We're watching your favorite show, and you get a text. Looks like you just bought a diamond bracelet for $5,900 in Las Vegas. Or at least someone tried to. See, you've got Card Valet from Marion Central Bank. You can turn your debit card on and off when you want. Set spending limits and receive alerts when your card is used. Download the app to your phone, register your card, and you're done. And you can get back to your show. Card Ballet, only with Marion Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Big Run Flooring knows you have lots of choices. The soft feel of carpet and area rugs on your toes. The easy care of tile, waterproof vinyl, or linoleum. And the warmth of hardwood. Big Run Flooring has the extensive experience, collection, and customer satisfaction that work with your budget.
Wow, this is good.
Big Run Flooring. Check us out on Facebook and our showroom at 300 Main Street, Big Run. With the price of everything going up, you need to save every way you can. Did you know your Punxsutawney Shop and Saves Perks card can help you save just by using your Perks card on special items daily can save you money. Plus, when your Perks card info is updated, you will receive a special offers and savings in your email. No strings attached. Just keep your Perks card info updated and let the savings come to you. With Punxsutawney Shop and Save and our Perks cards, making you keep more of your money. What's for dinner?
I'm beef and do not feel like cooking. How about we order Punxsutawney Pizza for delivery?
Punxsutawney Pizza? That's why I love you.
I'm going to take a power nap. You call 938-8132.
Think you can run up for some beer?
I'm not going anywhere. Fortunately, you're calling. Punxsutawney Pizza is now delivering beer. The only place in Punxsutawney that does.
Wait, what? Punxsutawney Pizza is now delivering beer. First for Jefferson County. Call to place your order and for beer delivery details. 938-8132. Your eyes are moving to your soul. So when you take your eyes are special and the Lorelei Clinic has established a reputation for surgical excellence. We're known for LASIK, cataract surgery, and more. But the Lorelei Clinic is also devoted to family eye care, not the annual exams, glasses, and contacts. Yes, it's true that the Lorelei Clinic provides a line of surgical eye care. It's also true that the Lorelei Clinic provides outstanding family eye care too. Some quality skill and patient treatments from the most delicate procedures to checking your vision. Your eyes are special and your vision is important. Single surgical care that you'll see every time at the Lorelei Clinic. If you want to be here with getting eye care, the Lorelei Clinic provides complete eye care from the most basic to the most specialized. With locations to live in Toluca, the Lorelei Clinic truly is a vision for you. Call 800-494-2020. Visit Lorelei.com. You're listening to Funky High School Roots on Fox Sports Funky, FM 100.9 and AM 1640 WECG.
Okay, we're welcome back to our Chuck Bailey Memorial Gymnasium, where we've just been 20 seconds into it, and Cutshall hits a 2 from just inside the three-point line, and that brings the score to 31-21 in favor of Punxsutawney. So Punxsutawney brings it the other way. Presley gets it to Doverspike, to Gribble on the right wing. Gribble centers it up, gets it to Powell. Powell looks the situation over, gets it to Samantha Gribble. Gribble left alone. She could take a 3, and she hits! Nice job by Samantha Gribble as they leave her alone, and Punxsutawney goes up 34-21. Fabian gets the inbound pass. They get it to Kosmak, and Presley going to steal it away. Gets it ahead to Samantha Gribble. Gribble, Kosmak, good defense by Kosmak. They get it to Presley for a deep 3. She hits for 3! From about the same place as Danielle Gribble did, or Samantha Gribble did, and Punxsutawney up 37-21. So Fabian with that ball, bringing it up the court, and she finally gets it over half court. Little crossover dribble, spin move. Danielle Gribble goes to the floor, and nice job by Fabian as she lays it up and in. She got left alone. Samantha Gribble gets it ahead to Powell. Powell up in the glass, and it's good. Avery Powell for 2. And they get it in. Sardone with it, being guarded by Presloyd. Presloyd almost knocks it loose. And they switch it up as Samantha Gribble now takes over on Sardone. We lob it in. Doverspike off the iron, no good. Rebound by Fabian, no good. Kosmak gets it and puts it away. Once again, Punxsutawney lets Homer have 3 chances, and they make good on it after the 3rd time. Crossover by Presloyd, and they switch it up. Cutshall guarding Presloyd. Gets it to Presloyd to Doverspike to Samantha Gribble. Everybody floods to Samantha Gribble when she gets it. Danielle Gribble with it. Dribbles it out, gets to Presloyd. Looking at the bench for some play to run. Punxsutawney has to be in no hurry. It's 39-25 at the moment. So if I was them, I'd make Homer over pursue, so to speak, and get some fouls gathered up. And nice job, and it's going to be a backcourt play, as it was Punxsutawney knocked it. It was knocked loose, but Punxsutawney just couldn't keep the handles on it. So it's going to go back to Homer Center. Substitutes coming in for Punxsutawney. Burkett and McMahon coming in for Samantha Gribble and Riley Doverspike. 39-25 the score, 5:18 to go in the third quarter. And they get it to Sardone. Little head fake goes baseline, and it's going to be a block on Powell. If she would have just stood her ground, she could have drew that charge on Sardone because she wasn't stopping. But it's going to send Sardone to the line for two, and Powell picks up her second foul. Sardone toes the line for two shots. First shot is up and good. Macy Sardone. I'm not sure, but I don't think Homer's missed a foul shot yet. I'm going to purposely say that in hopes to jinx them. Second shot by Sardone. Makes it. So much for my thought on that. And they get it into press. Punxsutawney gets into the press, Lloyd. She dribbles it up. Homer does not even pursue the full court pressure. And they kick it out to Powell. Powell looks for some help. Got a nice pass into Presloyd. Presloyd lays it up, no good. High off the glass by Avery Powell, and she puts it away for two. Nice job by Powell. A touch shot, I'll call it, as she basically used a volleyball move there. She sets it up off the glass, and it goes in. So with that being said, Fabian has the ball going the other way. They get it into Koshmak, and she loses it, gets it back, does Cutshall, and she puts it away for two. Anna Cutshall. On a loose ball, she just picks it up. Nobody was on that side of the key, and she puts it in for two. Presloyd step back three. She hits. Chloe Presloyd for three. We're going to go full court defense. They get it into Fabian, and somebody didn't get the message as she just dribbles right up the floor. So Punxsutawney, looks like Punxsutawney goes to a 2-3 zone here. So they're mixing it up a little bit and nice job by defense. They knock it away. And the shot's good. Be foul on Avery Powell, I believe. So it's going to send Sardone to the line. Avery Powell with her third foul. Okay, substitutes coming in as comes in for, as I see Williams came in the game. Sardone takes her first foul shot. That's good. Old-fashioned three-point play. Punxsutawney brings it up. Score sitting at 44-32. Punxsutawney needs to tighten it back up as a nice, I don't know if I can agree with that, as Fabian, I thought, did a nice job of blocking the shot, but no such luck. As Bigfoot calls the foul on Fabian. Sends Danielle Gribble to the line for two shots. First shot's up and good. Fabian's first foul. Foul sitting at 2-1. 2 for Punxsutawney, 1 for Homer. And second shot for Gribble, good. So, they give it up to Cutshall, and she's going to bring the ball up over half court. Looks the situation over. Punxsutawney, like I said, loose ball. It's going to stay Homer City's ball as Olivia Burkett dove to get possession of it, but didn't come up with it. So it's going to stay Homer Center's ball. And they get it into Cutshall. She dribbles right. Except Punxsutawney in a 2-3 zone. Sardone for three. Off the iron, no good. And it's going to stay Homer Center's ball. Sardone's going to inbound it. And get away into cut. and it's off the glass, no good. Presloyd with it, gets it ahead to Gribble. Gribble bounces it down low to McMahon. Man off the glass, good! Emily McMahon. Nice job by Danielle Gribble, finding her, cutting to the hoop. And McMahon puts it away for two. Punxsutawney goes up 48-32. They get it on the right side. The Homer gets it onto the right side to Fabian. Back to Cottrell. Sardone for three. She's off the iron, no good. And Fabian over top of Presloyd gets the rebound and puts it away. Elena Fabian. McMahon with it, gets it to Burkett. Burkett back to Danielle Gribble. Gribble to Presloyd. She centers it up, gets it over to Gribble. Burkett to McMahon. She centers it up, gets it to Riley Presloyd. Off to Gribble. Gribble being harassed. Nice pass by Gribble inside to Riley Doverspike. She had that perfect touch, and Riley Doverspike puts it away for two, and Punxsutawney goes up by 16, 50-34 with 2:12 to go here in the third quarter. They get it to, nice job by Riley Doverspike, and Presley picks up her dribble. Danielle Gribble gets it back. Oh, she walked, and she made the shot. And Samantha Gribble's going to come in for Emily McMahon. It's going to go the other way. Homer Center coming back. Score 50-34. And Homer, nice job by Danielle Gribble. She steals it, gets it ahead to Samantha Gribble, and she got to do a left-handed layup, just like the old-fashioned way, and she puts it away for two. Beautiful job by Danielle and Samantha running the floor, and Punxsutawney goes up 52-34 with 1:32 to go here in the third quarter. Gribble guarding. A nice steal there. She knocked it away. Chloe Presloyd goes to the hoop, and be a foul called on Kosmak, I believe, Molly Kosmak, as Presloyd faked the pass and took it to the hoop herself. Comes up short, and Cuttrell's going to come out. Or wait, no, she went to talk to somebody. And Fabian coming out. Okay, I don't know what she was doing. They thought it was a shoot. I don't know what she thought it was. And they get it into Danielle Gribble. She centers it back up. Being guarded by Sardone. She spins, looks for help, gets it back to Samantha Gribble. Back to Danielle Gribble. Danielle Gribble bounces it to Olivia Burkett. She thought about a three. I wish she would have shot it. Seen her last year make several threes when she played JV last year. Presloyd gets it, being harassed by Cuttrell. Presloyd centers it up from the foul line, a little short, and Sardone with the rebound. Homer coming the other way. Punxsutawney up 52-34. 45 seconds to go here in the third period. Don't forget, everyone that's tuned in here, Punxsutawney boys will take the stage shortly after the girls here. And it's going to be an and one again for Molly Sardone. I believe Riley Doverspike called for the block on that play. Basket's good for Sardone. 21 with the foul. Yep. I believe that's her. Oh, wait. They said 12. That's Olivia Burkett. Never mind. So Sardone count the two, and she's going to take her shot here. And nothing but net. Presloyd brings the ball back up to 4:30 seconds. Punxsutawney, if they're not playing for the last shot, somebody needs to get with the program here, as they're sitting with a 15-point lead, and Danielle Gribble being harassed. She takes it into the key, back out to Samantha Gribble, back to Danielle Gribble. 10 seconds to go, so they are playing for last shot, which I was hoping they were going to. I can't believe that wasn't a foul, as they got 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, and no good. I'm not sure what they're going to do. The horn sounded. I don't know if there was a foul on the floor or what. guess we're going to call halftime, third quarter. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break. You're listening to a Laurel Eichland at Punxsutawney Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
Hi, this is the station from the New Lake Rim. You asked, we listen. We're now open on Sunday again. Come on in after church for all the parties and for whatever you're doing on Sunday. Not just fun, but everything you decide. When it comes to smooth on the run and from the floors, other than view from the walls, well, we want to look old. Call Johnny Dwyer Pest Control, Rochester, North, 412-862-7422, or online at Jerry Dwyer Pest Control. Punxsutawney High School Hoops on Fox Sports, FM 100.9 WECV.
Okay, welcome back here to Punxsutawney High School, where the Punxsutawney girls are sitting with a 52-37 lead here, ready to start the fourth quarter. Punxsutawney Lady Chucks coming out with Press Lloyd, Danielle Gribble, Emily McMahon, Raleigh Overspike, and Avery Powell. Powell at the moment has 3 fouls, so she's going to have to be a little bit cautious. Okay, Punxsutawney gets that ball by virtue of the possession arrow. Chloe Presley dribbles it in the lane. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go back to Homer City. And sub coming in. Williams comes out and Cottrell comes back in the game. Cottrell brings it up over half court, being guarded by Emily McMahon. Punxsutawney back to a man-to-man here as Danielle Gribble harassing Fabian over on the far side of the floor. They get it into Sardone under the hoop. She's going to walk. She got the ball right directly under the hoop, and she tried to take a step there to get herself cleared up. And they're coming out with a full court press here. Punxsutawney needs to get moving, and Danielle Gribble gets it, and they had Riley Overspike wide open. And usually Gribble doesn't miss that. Block on Gribble as Fabian was going to the line for a two. And it's going to be on Danielle Gribble, her first foul, I think. Best I can tell. I'm really surprised Gribble, one of the best let's see in the floor here for Punxsutawney. First shot good by Elena Fabian. I don't think Homer's missed a foul shot. I said that earlier, and I still don't think they've missed one. She's a lefty, makes them both, and they're coming out full court. So there she goes. She's wide open again, and they get it up the floor. Nice job by Emily McMahon for 3. Ooh, in and out, no good. It's going to stay Punxsutawney's ball. As Powell and Raleigh Overspike were on the far end of the floor. And Powell tried to get that pass. She got it knocked away, but Punxsutawney gathered it back up. And they're still in possession. So Punxsutawney sitting with a 42-39 lead, 7 minutes to go. I think Homer was waiting for the final quarter here to... Nice job by Danielle Gribble. She takes it straight to the hoop for 2, and Punxsutawney goes up 54-39. I've noticed that Homer Center, has basically 6 players that they've played with all night. Nice job by Prestoid, stepping in front of it. She picks it back up, and nobody to guard her. She puts it away for 2. Nice job by Punxsutawney defense there, stealing it away and going up 56-39. Cutshore with it, being guarded by McMahon. Fabian with it. Ooh, a little body on body there by Raleigh Overspike. And that's going to be on the floor. And there's 2 subs coming in as Williams comes in, as well as number 24, Yee Palmer. So that's first time they've went down to 7 players. And Williams is going to take the ball out, a line type of, that ball's thrown away, and Presley comes up with it, and it's going to say that it went off of Presley. It goes back to Homer City. And the Punxsutawney faithful are not happy about it. So the ball goes back to Homer City the other way. And Cutchell with it. They're trying their darndest to get it to Sardone. Presley steals it away. And they give it right to, oh my goodness, Powell missed that easy bunny from about the low block. Punxsutawney gave away a big opportunity there. They still have a 56-39 lead with 5:52 to go here. And they get it in. Foul called on Raleigh Doverspike again as they're battling it out down there, Kosmic and Doverspike. And Doverspike's getting frustrated. Her second foul. Team 6. And she's going to get a break as well as Emily McMahon. So Olivia Burkett comes in as well as Samantha Gribble. Hardone with it, gets it into Williams, high off the glass, no good. And Danielle Gribble, and she's fouled by Cutchell. Anna Cutchell, her first, that's team third. Score sitting 56-39 in favor of Punxsutawney. 5:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. So Gribble brings it up over half court. I'm not sure the coaching staff from Homer must have decided to do away with the full court pressure. Gribble goes left, dribbles in, gets it into Avery Powell, high off the glass, no good, but a foul called. I believe that might be Cutchell again. Two quick ones there. Yep. Anna Cutchell, her second foul, team fourth. And that's going to send Avery Powell to the line for 2. Like this, the referee here on the side is supposed to be able to see 4 foot faults on the line, so to speak. And he's standing back about 5 feet, so he cannot see where her toes are at exactly. I mean, I'm standing at about the same perspective as he is, and I can't see it. So Avery Powell with her second shot. And someone jumped into the key. I believe it might have been Chloe Presley as she kind of hangs her head and heads back up the floor. But anyways, Punxsutawney sit with a 57-39 lead as Fabian doing a lot of dribbling but not getting the ball to the hoop. They lob it into Williams. She puts it up and no good. I believe the foul's going to be on Danielle Gribble. It's going to send Williams to the line. Her first time at the line. Yep. Danielle Gribble with the foul. 17 fouls for Punxsutawney. So everything for Homer is going to be one-on-one situation. Her first shot is good. I'm telling you, Homer City can shoot foul shots. They haven't missed one yet. And they do some switching up there. Not really sure about that one. As Kosmic is the tallest girl on the team, and they just switched. And it doesn't really matter. Williams makes the shot. They might have did that for this purpose as they get it down to Olivia Burkett. She thought about taking it to the hoop. Gets it to Presloyd. Presloyd being harassed by Kerr. Samantha Gribble dribbling it around. And she's not having any trouble keeping a hold of it. Danielle Gribble gets it. She's going to center it back up to the foul line. Looks for some help. Gets it to Olivia Burkett. She hands it off to Samantha Gribble. Punxsutawney looks like they're going to try and burn some clock here as they're really not looking to get that ball to the hoop. And they bounce it to Danielle Gribble. She centers it up. Gets it to Avery Powell. Powell puts it up and good! Nice job by Avery Powell for 2. Punxsutawney goes up 59-41 with 4:18 to go. Fabian brings it all up the floor. Looks for some help. Gets it out to Williams. Williams looks the situation over. And they get it to Chloe Presley. Steals it away. And she gets it to Avery Powell. High off the glass and good. Nice assist by Chloe Presley. Puts Punxsutawney up by 20. 61-41 here with 3:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Fabian brings the ball up over half court, being guarded by Samantha Gribble. They bounce it over to Williams. And they lob it over to Sardone for 3, and it's off the iron, no good. Presley with the rebound. She's double teamed, and be a foul called on Fabian. she came over to try and steal it away from Presloyd, and foul called on her, Elena Fabian. So it's 5 team fouls on, and they're going to come out full court. They get it to Danielle Gribble, trap her, and they get it. They're harassing her, and travel called on Ashlyn Kerr. Riley Doverspike and Emily McMahon come in the game for Samantha Gribble and Olivia Burkett. So Homer's going to stay in a full court, and they get it to Presloyd, far into the floor, and they get it back to McMahon. McMahon spin moves, gets it to Presloyd. They need to get it ahead here. They get it to Gribble. Gribble flies up the floor here, down the lane, and they get it to Riley Doverspike. Not high enough. Doesn't get it above the rim, and goes back to Homer City. Score 61-41, 3 minutes to go. Deep three off the front of the iron, no good. Homer City gets the rebound. Emily McMahon ties them up, and it goes back to Punxsutawney. So Kosmak is going to come back in the game and Williams going to get a break. Still a full court press here and they let it get in. Danielle Gribble gets trapped. Presloyd with it. They get it to Doverspike, back to Presloyd, ahead to Danielle Gribble, bounces it, and a nice steal by Sardone as she does not let that pass get to the low block to Emily McMahon, who was patiently awaiting that shot. Nice job by Riley Doverspike as she steals it away. It's going to go back to Homer. Riley Doverspike thought it was off of Homer City, and it wasn't, according to the referee. Fabian going to take that ball out. They're double teaming Kosmak. They get it to Sardone. Sardone dribbles in, being guarded by Presloyd. High up the glass, no good. Kosmak with the rebound, and going to be a foul called. See who gets it. Kosmak is going to go to the line for 2. Referee slowly makes his way over, and I believe that's going to be Emily McMahon with the foul. Yep, second foul for Emily McMahon. Her shot is good for Kosmak. And second shot coming. Score 61-42. Second shot, no good. They finally miss one. And they get their own rebound. And it'll be another jump ball. And it's going to go back to Homer City. Doverspike's going to get a break. As Powell not sure who come back in there. Kosmak gets that inbound, and she throws it high off the glass and good as she runs over Olivia Burkett. So Kosmak with a 2. Punxsutawney with it. Emily McMahon dribbles around the defense, and she's going to get it to Danielle Gribble as she just cleared the line. And to McMahon, to Gribble, Presloyd. Presloyd takes a 3. Iron no good. Olivia Burkett with a long rebound. And she's going to be fouled by Ashlyn Kerr, I believe. Yep. All the players with fouls for Homer City have 2. Kosmak, Cuttrell, Fabian, and Kerr all have 2 fouls. And that makes 6 fouls for Homer Center. 2 minutes to go here. Punxsutawney's ball, 61-44. They get it into McMahon. McMahon dribbles left into the key, and they bounce it to Danielle Gribble. Gribble being harassed by Sardone. Presloyd goes to the hoop. They help by a lot of body on there, but no foul called. And it's going to stay Punxsutawney's ball after a touch by Homer Center as he's overruled by the other referee. As Chloe Presloyd was pretty much hammered on her way to the hoop. There was not a foul on foul, but as far as a hack, but there was a lot of body, a block type of a foul. And Emily McMahon dribbling it around. She takes it to the hoop. Bounces over to Avery Powell. High off the glass for 2. Nice job by Emily McMahon finding Avery Powell. And Punxsutawney goes up 63-44 with 1:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. And we got an injured player and they steal it away. Danielle Gribble flying down the floor. She's going to lay it up, and no good. Be a foul coming. 2 shots for. As the Punxsutawney faithful are in the referee's ears here as foul called on, and substitutes coming in for Homer Center. I think they're throwing in the towel. That was the first foul on number 13. That's Williams. And the ball falls for Danielle Gribble. So 13, Megan Williams. So for Homer, we have Becca Marshall coming in, Hannah Arone coming in, and I think Gigi Palmer coming back in for them. Punxsutawney at the moment still has nice job by Danielle Gribble as she makes it, and she's going to get a break, and Samantha Gribble coming in. So with a minute 15 to go, score 65-44, and Punxsy's got a couple subs at the bench ready to come in. As I got to learn these names, they haven't been in the game. Arone with that ball gets to Palmer to Williams. Williams centers it up, takes a little shot from above the foul line. Avery Powell with the rebound, and we call a timeout. We'll stay here with the team. It's a 30-second timeout to get some subs in. Nice job by Mike Carlson. I think that's about the first timeout Punxsy's called tonight, and Homer Center hasn't called many either. And it looks like Kylie Meyer checking in for Homer Center. I'm not sure who Punxsy's going to send in on this substitution. I think I seen proper English. I think I seen whichever is right. Wisniewski, Cribble, Jelena Wintermeyer, and Cameron Hall comes in for Punxsutawney. So with 46 seconds to go, score sits 65-44. They bounce to Wisniewski. She dribbles right, around the defense. Gets trapped down low. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay Punxsy's ball. 36 seconds to go. She needs to stay out of trouble. That down there in no man's land there, she got herself into a pickle. She needs to stay out there where she has some room to move. A nice job by Hall setting a pick there for Gribble. Wisniewski with it. Set the pick. Hall does a good job of setting the picks as and we're down to 19 seconds. I think that's going to be your final score. 65-44 in favor of Punxsutawney. Another jump ball situation with 12 seconds to go. It's going to go back to Homer Center. And I might have spoke too soon. So for anybody that's going to be tuning out here, the last regular season game will be Friday. The boys will take on Bradford. And like I said, we'll follow the girls into the playoffs. So please stay tuned for those games. A 3 off from the iron, no good. 2 seconds to go, and we're down to 1 second. It's going to go back to Punxsutawney as Hannah Arone tried to drop a bomb. It did not fall for her. And we got 1 second to go. The ball comes in, and that's your game, folks. Punxsutawney comes away with a 65-44 win. Nice job by Punxsutawney. We're going to take a quick break. I'll come back with the scoring totals. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsutawney Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
I'm Mike, your neighborhood pharmacist at the medicine shop. We're also experts on over-the-counter medication. It's always a good idea to check with your pharmacist before taking over-the-counter medication because, they have a mechanism of action, so there are drug interactions between over-the-counters and even prescription medications. So if you're unsure, just ask. We're always available. Up in Midtown Auto Parts, 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, and Saturday 8 to 3. Find us at 110 South Kingston Street, Carson. Search Napa Midtown Auto Parts on Facebook. Call 938-6363. That's Napa Midtown Auto Parts. Hi, this is Ian from the New York. You asked, listen, we're now open on Sunday again. Come on in after church for all your parties or for whatever you're doing on Sunday. High School High School
Okay, welcome back here to Punxsutawney Area High School, where we've just finished up with the girls' game, and the boys are taking the floor for warm-ups, and that game will be starting here in about 15 minutes. So we'll go ahead and talk about the girls' game and do a little
All spectators are reminded that no food or drink is permitted in the gym, Punxsutawney Area School District, and Athletic Department. Thank you for your cooperation. Would you please rise? And gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our freedom and the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. Once again, good evening and welcome to Punxsutawney High School and tonight's game between Elmer Center and Punxsutawney Chucks. Starting lineup for Elmer Center. Forward, number 30, Nash Letter. Sophomore, number 1, Angelo Alexander. Junior, number 22, Caleb Palmer. Senior, number 5, Caden Natale. And senior, number 24, Michael Karjosik. Homer Center is coached by Paul Pauley and assisted by Clyde Palmer and Jim McLaughlin. And now, the starting lineup for the Punxsutawney Chucks. Freshman, number 15, Bo Thomas. Junior, number 2, Zach Presloy. Junior, number 22, Jimmy Neese. Junior, number 23, Noah Weaver. And senior, number 3, Ryan Higley. Punxsutawney is coached by Randy Wright, Bill Vasello, and Dylan Huey. Officials for tonight's basketball game, Jason Romana, Gary Glasser, and John Hepshaw. Good luck to both teams.
Terribly. For Punxsutawney, they have one senior starting, that's Ryan Higley. They got 3 juniors starting, Jimmy Neese, Zach Presloy, and Noah Weaver. And they have 1 freshman starting, Bo Thomas. So unfortunately we're going to lose Ryan Higley for next year, but Punxsutawney should be coming back with a pretty solid team next year, with especially Mason Nesbitt and Cooper Holman, who have started this year. So they're through a little rough spell here, but they do have a pretty young team, and they're looking to fly into next year with some authority. So Higley goes ahead and gets that ball to Neese, over to Presloy, and he brings it back, going right to left on your dial. Homer Center coming out man-to-man, and they get it to, it's going to stay Punxsutawney's ball as it goes off of Vitale out of bounds. So Higley going to inbounds it, gets to Presloy. Presloy brings it up over half court, and Higley comes free, gets it to him, get it to Weaver. Homer Center playing man-to-man defense here, 7:39 to go. Nice with it to Presley. Head fake. A deep three by Higley, and it's good. Ryan Higley for a three. Opens the scoring for Punxsutawney. And Homer Center coming the other way. Budner with it. And stolen away as Vitale doesn't come up with it. Presley with it to Weaver. Weaver, a little head fake, drives into the key. Gets it out to Nice. Nice for three. He hits off the iron, no good, and rebound by Budner. He spins around and brings it up the floor. And they get it to Krajosic, to Vitale, to Budner. Budner lays it up, no good, and a rebound goes to Nice. Gets it ahead to Presley. Presley looks, gets it to Weaver. He goes baseline. Get it way out to Higley. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by, stolen away by Nice. Nice job by Nice. Stealing that ball away on a rebound by Caleb Palmer. And he doesn't secure it. They get it to Nice, a little 12-footer for Nice. And he hits that one. Jimmy Nice for two. And Punxsutawney jumps out to a 5-0 lead here with 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Vitale with it. Looks the situation over. Dribbles left. Gets it ahead. Nice job by I believe it was Weaver and Presley to knock that loose. They get it to Bo Thomas. He lays it up and in. Nice job by Bo Thomas. And they win a full timeout. We're going to break here. You're listening to a little iconic Punxsutawney Hoops night on Fox Sports 100.9.
With the price of everything going up, you need to save
I wonder why
every
you
way
can't
you can. Did you know your Punxsutawney Shopping Saves Perks card can help
It's the
you
face.
save just by
It's
using
the radio
this
face.
card on special items daily can save you money. Plus, when you're
So, with that being said, a little jabbing from the crowd here. Punxsutawney jumps out to a 7-0 lead with 6:12 to go in the first period. Punxsutawney doing a good job offensively, obviously, to get the 7 points up, and defensively on the other way. That ball, a couple of them knocked away, and
Punxsutawney High School Hoops on Fox Sports, FM 100.9 WECZ.
okay, back to Punxsutawney Area High School, where Punxsutawney comes out to a 7-0 lead. She went on the radio. She wants to talk. You want to talk? I had to harass some of the fans here. They're harassing me about my radio face. I said I got one of the most beautiful faces for radio in the country. Nobody can see me. So, with that being said, Punxsutawney up 7-0, and they're coming out full court press here on Homer Center, and they get it ahead. Ooh, Weaver, a little block as he put both hands on the offensive guy, and they're going to get him a quick foul. Noah Weaver with a block. So with that being said, Michael Krajosic's going to take that ball out of bounds, and he looks for some help. Gets it to Budner. Budner being guarded by Higley. Punxsutawney in a man-to-man defense. He hands that off. They get it to Vitale. A little pass and go here, thingy-majigger they do, and stolen away by Nice. Nice job by Punxsutawney again. Homer Center, good job by Homer Center moving that ball around, but Punxsutawney getting used to that offense. They step in the way and steal that ball away. Nice with it, looks for help, gets to Presley on the right wing. Presley dribbles it around, looks to drive, gets to Higley. Higley takes another deep three. It's in and out. Higley, I'm not sure that ball was a quarter of the way down, and it comes back out. So Homer comes the other way with it. Krajosic with it. Looks for some help. Looks to the bench. Coach shouts out of play. So Krajosic, he gets it on the right wing to Budner. Budner, a little lob pass in to Alexander. Stolen away by Presley. Presley going the other way. He's going to take it strong. Presley gets totally slammed to the floor, but no foul called. It's going to stay Punxsutawney's ball. And Weaver going to take it out. Higley with it. Goes to the hoop, and he puts it away. Nice job by Ryan Higley. Punxsutawney goes up 9-0 here in the early going. Nice job by Punxsutawney here with great defensive intensity here in the first quarter. 4:51 here to go. And Punxsutawney up 9-0. Krajosic with it. They get it over to Budner. Budner looks for some help. Crossover dribble, takes it. It's going to go back Punxsutawney's way. Homer Center is doing everything that I said that Punxsutawney needed to do to win. And it's going to go the other way as they've had turnover after turnover after turnover. I think they've only had one shot that didn't go. Weaver dribbles right, gets it to Higley. Higley gets it to Bo Thomas out front. Thomas to Presloyd on the left wing. He being guarded by Vitale. And they get it to Weaver. They get it down low to Higley. Higley takes a three from the side. No good. Fight for the ball. Alexander comes down with it for Homer. Going the other way. 4:10 to go. Punxsutawney up 9-0. Krajosic with it. Nice job by Bo Thomas there to stick his big paw out there, try and knock that ball loose. And just about did. And Budner with it. He hands it off to Palmer. Palmer, he keeps it, doesn't give it a nice backdoor cut by Vitale. He's going to be fouled. 2 shots coming for Caden Vitale. And the foul is going to go against Presloyd. So, Zach Presloyd's first foul. Vitale goes to the line for 2 shots. And the first shot's up and good for Caden Vitale. Subs coming in, Hallman and Nesbitt comes in for Nice and Presloyd. So, score sitting 9-1 at the moment. Second shot coming for Homer. Second shot's up and good. So both foul shots made by Caden Vitale. And he goes to the bench, and a sub comes in for him, and that is Braden Dunn. And it looks like Owen Sayani. So, Punxsutawney with it. They're going to come out. Homer's coming out with a full court press, and they get it to Hallman. Hallman being guarded by Krajosic, and he reaches in. It wasn't obvious or anything as he took a roundhouse cut at Cooper Hallman as he was dribbling the ball. Not at his head, at the ball. And he shakes his head, and they get another guy in for him. And another foul called on Krajosic. He gets 2 quick ones as he tried to steal that ball away. And he's in trouble with 2 fouls within 10 seconds, and he's going to the pine. And Marcus Coy comes in for Homer Center. And the coach is whining about it, but I mean, he totally blitzed Cooper Hallman. I mean, it's and help for Punxsutawney. Get it to Higley. They get it up ahead as they were all hollering for a back court call on Higley there, but he caught the ball basically in that position, and he takes a walk. Slid that pivot foot, and it's going to go back to Homer. So on the court right now for Punxsutawney, we have Nesbitt, Hallman, Weaver, Bo Thomas, and Ryan Higley. For Homer Center. Slips through his hand and stolen away by Bo Thomas. They get it to Hallman. Hallman to Weaver. Weaver flying down the floor, and it's going to be a block. And that was on Caleb Palmer as Weaver was going to the hoop. He was not in the act of shooting yet, so it was a block call on the floor. It's going to be Punxsutawney's ball into their own hoop. Score sits 9-2 with 3:11 to go here in favor of Punxsutawney. They get it to Bo Thomas. Oh, he misses it, but he's hacked. And I believe that's going to be the second foul on Caleb Palmer. No, it isn't. That foul goes on Braden Dunn. So that's 14 fouls on Homer. And Bo Thomas is going to take 2 shots. And that's off the front of the iron, no good. A little short. Second shot coming. 3:09 to go. Punxsutawney up 9-2. And the second shot is up and good. Nice job by Bo Thomas to make that second shot. And he's going to come out and get a breather. Jimmy Neese comes back. So it's going to be Homer's ball as Sayani is going to take that ball out. Punxsutawney coming out full court press. And Sayani gets it in, and a wow down the floor. Neese with the steal. He gave him a heave-ho pass the whole way down the floor. Weaver to the hoop. No good, and Nesbitt jumped a little too quick, and that's going to be a walk. I'm not sure how that wasn't a walk on Homer there, but irregardless. And Holman, nice job knocking it away. Weaver goes to the hoop and puts it away. Noah Weaver for 2. So Punxsutawney up 12-2. Punxsutawney doing a nice job. It's a nice, I've seen them play this year, hustling and just staying on top of things here. And Weaver, Punxsutawney always hustles on defense. I'll give them credit for that. There's not a single time where they don't stay fierce. Block shot by Mason Nesbitt ahead to Neese. Neese down low to Higley. Higley up and no good. Neese with the rebound, no good. Should have had that shot. That was 2 easy ones right there from point blank range, and we miss them both. A 3 by Homer, no good, and Holman's going to take a chance. It's going to go back Punxsutawney's way. 3 subs coming back in for Homer City as Jackson Arone comes in. They're making it tough on me. They're changing players up left and right. Arone comes in. Who's this fella? Yeah, that's Arone, number 30. Yeah, that's still Budner. Vitale comes back. Woo! Punxsutawney is going crazy. It's going to be a carry on Noah Konjerski. It's going to go back to Homer City. Braden Dunn's in the game for Homer City, as well as Budner, Vitale, Jackson Arone, and that was a push off there if I ever saw one on Owen Sayani. And Weaver knocks that ball away. Vitale takes it baseline. He steps on the line. And that's going to go back to Punxsutawney. Prestloyd coming in for Noah Weaver. Full court press here by Homer. And the ball gets into, he's going to have to get it in pretty soon. Timeout called by Punxsutawney. We'll stay here with the team. It's going to be a 30-second. Wrights was counting the seconds there on the 5-second inbounds play. And Punxsutawney was in trouble, and he calls a timeout. So anyhow, Punxsutawney takes a quick timeout there to save the turnover. Punxsutawney up by a score of 12-2. And we're coming back to action here momentarily. So in the game for Homer is Vitale, Dunn, Budner, Arone, and Sayani for Punxsutawney. Hallman, Nesbitt, Konjerski, Prestloyd, and Neese. Prestloyd with it as we speak. He crosses over. Gets that a little too high for Mason Nesbitt. A turnover for Punxsutawney. A good idea by Prestloyd, but just a tad too high for Mason Nesbitt to corral, and it goes out of bounds off of his fingertips. So Vitale gets it on the inbounds pass. Punxsutawney full court defense here. Dunn has it. Dunn's dribbling left, being guarded by Konjerski. Nesbitt comes out to help. They get it to Sayani, and Dunn's going to call a play here. They do the whole pass and go thing. Nice job by Konjerski on the rebound, as that was Sayani, I think, that missed it, or else 23. Dunn, one of them two fellows. Fast. He's going to be on the line. Hallman. He went baseline trying to get it into somebody, and Homer Center closed the gap. And it's going to be Dunn coming out and Marcus Coy coming in the game for Homer Center. Vitale gets that ball on the inbounds. It's going to be a push on Prestloyd. It's going to be his second. Weaver going to come in for him, I'm probably pretty sure. Third foul on the Punxsutawney Chucks. Nope, Nesbitt's going to come out. Prestloyd stays in the game. Higley comes in. And now Prestloyd comes out. So Punxsutawney sitting with a 12-2 lead here, 56 seconds left to go in the first period. And Punxsutawney doing a great job here as they are holding Homer so far to 2 points in the first quarter. And they get that ball on the left side to Budner. Budner working his way in. And he does a little runner. He takes about 5 steps, but he gets 2 points. And that's going to be 4 points for Homer Center. Nice. If it was a pass or a knock ball, but Jimmy Neese got it, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on Vitale, I believe. And another substitute coming in is, well, it's not a substitute, it's one of the starters. Caleb Palmer coming back in for Homer. Weaver inbounding the ball. That's a hold if I ever saw one on Vitale. And they get it into Konderski. Konderski goes baseline. He steps on the line. Punxsutawney goes baseline. They're getting pushed out of bounds, I'm pretty sure. You think they'd correct that. That's about the 4th time that's happened. So 30 seconds left. Punxsutawney up 12-4. And Weaver guarding Sayani. They trap him in the corner. They get it. He gets it back out to Budner. Budner fires up a 3 off the iron, off of nothing. Vitale going to put it up and in. It's going to be an N1 for Caden Vitale. Foul on. Basket's good. And who is the foul on? Konderski. Noah Konderski with the hack on Owen Vitale, or Caden Vitale, my bad. Shots up, off the back of the iron, no good, and rebound by Neese. Nice job by Jimmy to get high, box his man out, and come down with the rebound. So we're down to 9 seconds. Punxsutawney going to get last shot here. Score sitting 12-6. Nice job by Weaver, a little 6-footer, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Punxsutawney up 14-6. We'll be back for the start of the second momentarily. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic. Punxsutawney Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
I'm Mike, your neighborhood pharmacist at the medicine shop. We're also experts on over-the-counter medication too. It's always a good idea to check with your pharmacist before taking over-the-counter medication because, you know, there has a mechanism of action, so there might be drug interactions between over-the-counter and your prescription medication. So if you're not sure, just ask. We're always available for you. Now, some people just don't care for their eyes. Well, they should, but the fact of the matter is your eyes are one of your most precious gifts. Why take chances with your eyesight? Global Eye Care can give you a whole new view of the world. Professional eye examinations, cataract surgery, and a great selection of glasses and contacts. Global Eye Care is your family's total vision center. You depend on your eyes. Depend on Global Eye Care. Call 938-4777 for an appointment. Global Eye Care. You're listening to Punxsutawney High School Hoops on Fox Sports Punxsutawney, FM 100.9 and AM 1540 WECZ.
Okay, we're ready for the start of the second quarter here. Punxsutawney up 14-6, and it's going to be Homer's ball by virtue of the possession arrow. Budner with it, being double teamed there, and he gets it away to Krzyzewski. He gets it into the corner to Caleb Vitale. Vitale into the paint to Alexander. Gets it back out to Krzyzewski. Being guarded by Hallman. And they get it into Alexander. He looks for some help. Yeah, he does get it into Palmer. Palmer down to Budner. Budner to Krzyzewski. A little runner, and he hits. Nice job by Michael Krzyzewski. Weaver with it. He takes off up the floor. Gets it to Jimmy Neese is wide open. He's getting beat around pretty good by the defense, and he gets to Bo Thomas. Thomas wants it. He fires it up, blocked by Alexander, and Vitale comes away with it as Budner gets it up the floor. Homer gets it up the floor quick. Gets to Budner to Vitale. Score 14-8. Punxsutawney needs to keep the gas, keep the foot on the gas pedal here, and they get it to Alexander for 2 on a cut through the lane. And Weaver with it. He dribbles up the floor, gets it over to Hallman. Hallman takes a 3 off the iron, no good. Weaver with the rebound and gets to Higley. Over to Neese at the top of the key. Back to Hallman. Hallman dribbles it around. Going to slow the pace down here a little bit as they were going like crazy here. Higley, he takes a 3 off the iron, no good. Neese with the rebound. Who was that foul on? If that's a foul on Jimmy Neese, he's crazy. Calls a push on Neese, but I'll promise you, he didn't push nobody. Anyways. So score sits 14-10. Homer's been on the comeback trail here. And they get it in. Braden Dunn with the ball. He being guarded by Weaver. And he gets it ahead to Budner. Budner down to, and they get it back to Budner. And Alexander was wide open. They get it to Krajocic. He does a little runner into the lane. And Bo Thomas with the rebound. They missed a wide open Alexander there. He was on a low block. Nobody was near him. And he did not get the pass. So Hallman with it, doing some dribbling on the left wing, looking for something to happen. A little isolation play there because everyone from Punxsy's the other way. Neese for three off the iron, no good. And they get it to Higley. Higley to Hallman. Hallman thought about a shot into the key. Nice job by Hallman as he gets a pass to Jimmy Neese. And Punxsy goes up 6 with 5:32 to go here in the second quarter. 16-10. Joseph with it. He dribbles around, gets it to a quick shot there. No man's land there as Braden Dunn fires that ball from 3 and doesn't come up with anything. No glass, no iron, nothing but air. Substitutes rolling in for Homer Center as Arone comes back in, as well as Siani. And Prestloyd's going to take the ball out. Well, some full court pressure by Homer. They get it into Weaver. Weaver dribbles right, and he gets the ball across half court, gets it to Prestloyd, above the key, I should say, way out front. He dribbles right, looks for some help, spins, dribbles left, gets it to Bo Thomas. Thomas gets it to Neese. Neese looks for some help, gets it to Higley. Higley to Bo Thomas down. A nice job as he finds Neese on the cut, and Neese puts it away for 2, and he has a team-high 6 at the moment. 4:49 to go here in the second period. Krajocic tries to dribble by Weaver. Weaver reaches around, knocks it out of bounds. It's going to stay Homer's ball. Nice job defensively there by Weaver to knock that ball loose. And they get it way back, and Prestloyd beats him to the punch, and he's going to put it up and in, and one as... Nice job by Prestloyd as he spun and took that pass. It was a deep pass. And number 14, I believe, number 14 is going to get the foul, Jackson Arone. 4:40 here to go. Punxsy up 20-10. Prestloyd with the old-fashioned and 1 chance. And that shot is up and no good. And Krajocic comes down with the rebound. He dribbles it up the floor. And Krajocic takes a little 12-footer, no good. Neese with the rebound. Jimmy Neese having a whale of a game here defensively. Nice job. And you get it to Higley, and he puts it away for 2. Nice job by Bo Thomas as he bounces it across, finds Higley. And Punxsy goes up 12 here with 4:17 to go. They get it ahead to Siani, and Weaver steals it away. Punxsy on a fast break, gets it to Prestloyd. He almost lost it. They get it to Neese. Neese takes a 3, and he up down no good. Prestloyd with the rebound, and he was fouled. He's getting beat around, and it's stolen away by Thomas. Thomas takes it to Duke, and 1. Boo! Thomas. He stepped up for his buddy Prestloyd, took the ball off of Homer, and he gets fouled on the putback. And that foul is on Owen Siani. That's 7 team fouls. It's going to send Jackson Arone to the bench for Homer. And Vitale comes back in. Neese going to get a rest. And Mason Nesbitt comes back in. Shot by Bo Thomas is good. He finishes the old-fashioned 3-point play. And Punxsy goes up 15 here with 3:49 to go in the second quarter. They get it ahead. Nice job by Prestloyd as he hustles and knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay Homer's ball. And Sub Budner's coming in for Dunn for Homer. And it looks like Krajocic's going to take the ball out of bounds. He gets it. And looking for some help. And they get it out front to Palmer. Palmer gets it to Budner. Budner fires one up. Off the iron, no good. Prestoway with the rebound. Prestoway flying up the floor. He's going to stop, pop back to Weaver. Weaver drives. He's going to take a 10-footer, and he hits. Nice shot by Noah Weaver for 2. And Punxsutawney goes up 27-10 here in the second quarter. Nesbitt, Gordon, Krajocic. Oh, around the back. That could have been a dangerous dribble there. He takes it to the hoop. Off the iron, no good. Bo Thomas with the rebound. Gets it to Weaver. Weaver passing everybody up the floor. And he slows it down, and he's going to throw it away as Bo Thomas was heading to the hoop. And Weaver passes it across, and the ball goes out of bounds. So, that being said, it goes back to Homer. Alexander coming back in the game for Palmer. And Prestoway coming out, get a break. Holman comes back in for Punxsutawney. 27-10, favor of Punxsutawney with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Bo Thomas, nice runner there. And Thomas with the rebound. They get it ahead to Weaver. Weaver looks the situation over. And he gets it to Higley. Higley did a deep 3 off the backboard, no good. And they get it to Vitale. Vitale way across to Budner. Budner to Krajocic. Krajocic for 3. Off glass, no good. Nice job by Mason Nesbitt. And he secures the rebound, gets it ahead to Higley. Higley looks the situation over, gets it to Holman. Holman will head fake, drives into the lane. Nice pass to Bo Thomas. And it's going to be a foul. That's a second block on Alexander's head, but he had too much body on body there, and he gets called for the block. And it's going to send Bo Thomas to the line for 2 shots. 2:25 to go here. Punxsutawney up 27-10. First shot for Bo Thomas is good. Noah Konderski coming back in for Higley. Krajocic gets a break, and Marcus Coy comes back in for Homer. East is going to come back in for Bo Thomas if he gets the shot to fall. Does not fall. And Homer with the rebound. Alexander comes down with it. Gets to Budner. Budner drives into the center of he fires one off the glass. Vitale with the rebound. That's going to should be Punxsutawney. Yep. Goes off of Vitale as he mishandled it on the putback. So it's going to be full court pressure by and they get it into Weaver by Homer. Get it into Weaver. Weaver dribbles out of trouble. Gets it to Holman. Holman up 4 over half court. They get it to Weaver on the far side. He stops, takes a little 12-footer. Nothing. Doesn't get the backboard, doesn't get the rim. So they get it ahead to Coy. Coy back to Budner, to Vitale. And they get it to Siani. A little shake and bake there. Fires a 3. Off glass, no good. And Vitale with the rebound. Gets it to Alexander. Alexander puts it up and in. It's going to be a foul and 1 chance for Angelo Alexander for Homer City. That's Neese with the foul. His second. 1:40 to go here. And Thomas is going to come in for Neese. And they're going to have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play is Angelo Alexander. Score sitting 28-12, favor of Punxsutawney. And that shot no good. Mason Nesbitt with the rebound. Gets it to Holman. Holman up the floor to Weaver. Weaver drives down the baseline. Lays it up and in. Nice job by Noah Weaver getting position on the baseline and laying it up and in. Nice job by Punxsutawney moving that ball up the floor. Score goes 30-12 in favor of Punxsutawney. So Alexander has it. They drive into the key, does Homer City, and that was Owen Sayani that missed that shot. Weaver with it. Gets it ahead to Holman. Holman. Nice job down low to Bo Thomas, and he mishandles it. It's going to go back to Homer Center. Punxsutawney going to back off here to half court. 1 minute to go. I imagine Coach writes, is this going to play the safe card here and not get any more fouls on anybody here until halftime. So Budner with it on the right wing. Gets to Alexander up front. And he looks for some help and gets it down low to Coy. Coy mishandles it. And he gets it back. And stolen away by Noah Konderski. Konderski running the floor. He's going to take it right to the hoop. No good. Bo Thomas with the rebound. No good. And he gets a tip from Allman. And it goes! Bo Thomas. He puts it in. And foul coming. Basket good. Number 30. That's Nash Budner. That's 9 team fouls for Homer Center. No good, and it's going to stay Punxsy's ball as 2 Homer Center players are fighting for the ball. Vitale's going to come out, and Braden Dunn comes in. We'll give Homer credit. They've got about 9 guys, 10 guys that are rotating in and out. They get it into Thomas. He loses it on the floor. They get it, and Homer steals it away. Nice pass by Weaver. Blocked by Konderski. No, Konderski. And Punxsy goes the other way with it. 19 seconds to go. And I'm sure they're going to play last shot. They do a low spread. Weaver with the ball. He gets around his man. Into the corner to Konderski. Konderski for 3. Off the iron, no good. And rebound, Alexander. Allman, he walked. Budner walked. So Punxsy has a chance with 3.8 seconds to go. Neeson Higley coming in, Mason Nesbitt coming out, and Bo Thomas coming out. So we got 3 seconds to go here. Punxsy basically going to get a catch, dribble, shoot. And they get it into Konderski. Konderski going to get it to Weaver. Weaver up and in. Nice job at the buzzer by Noah Weaver to put it away. And we're at halftime. Punxsy comes out to a 34-12 lead. We'll take about a minute break. We'll be back for some scoring totals and halftime. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsy Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
High School Hoops on Fox Sports, FM 100.9 WETV.
Okay, welcome back here to halftime. The Punxsy boys out to a 34-12 lead, and we'll go over some quick scoring totals. Leading the way for the Homer Center Wildcats, Caden Vitale and Angelo Alexander, each with 4 points. 2 points each for Michael Krajocic and Nash Budner. That rounds out the 12 points that they've rounded up. And for Punxsy, leading the way in the first half was Noah Weaver with 10 points, 9 for Bo Thomas, 7 for Ryan Higley, 6 for Jimmy Neese, and 2 for Zach Presloyd. And that rounds out your scoring total of 34 for Punxsy. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and take a quick break, let some commercials play here, and we'll be back for the start of the second half here in about 8 minutes. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsy Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
Well, I love all that, but when it comes to sneeze on the rug and on the floors, others can do some wrong. Well, we want to take those. Call Jane Fire Pest Control, Rochester Mill, 412-816-7422, or online at Jane Fire Pest Control. We don't do it yourself. Napa Midtown Auto Parts. Open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, and Saturday 8 to 3. Find us at 110 South Hilton Street, Punxsy. Search Napa Midtown Auto Parts on Facebook. Call 938-1663. That's Napa Midtown Auto Parts.
You're watching your favorite show, and you get a text. Looks like you just got a diamond bracelet for $5,900 in Las Vegas. Or at least someone tried to. See, you've got Card Valet from Marion Central Bank. You can turn your debit card on and off when you want. Set spending limits and receive alerts when your card is used. Download the app to your phone, register your card, and you're done. And you can get back to your show. Card Valet, only with Marion Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Quick Ken. Looking to buy the house of your dreams? Consider it pre-approved. Am I awesome or what?
You want to play the lottery?
Totally wrong.
I'd be damned if I wasn't a sheets.
You mean like my job history or history as an old?
You're playing something.
Like I would only work here a few months.
How lucky is that? You haven't.
Yeah, but you think about it, all this spin over all this
Things happen in threes, right?
You got 2 of them.
Get the sheets.
all those years, I still didn't even know what I spent over.
We're still behind.
Like it's only a house. You will get back with the underwriter in a week. No big deal.
Trust your mortgage with experts who know your name. Inverse Bank has been your local mortgage lender for over 100 years. Inverse Bank will walk you through the mortgage process and answer any questions you find along the way, getting you in the home of your dreams. Inverse Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Locally known, UPMC Human Cancer Care Center is available for you and your loved ones right here at the Punxsutawney Area Hospital. Our board-certified oncologist and hematologist, Dr. Pimanova and Dr. Ramanini, are part of our comprehensive team at the Punxsutawney Area Hospital that provides patients with the latest personalized cancer treatments and access to breakthrough clinical trials. New advances in cancer prevention, diagnosis, and treatment are being developed every day and brought to you close to home. You are not alone in your fight against cancer. Punxsutawney Area Hospital and Human Cancer Center are committed to providing you with the knowledge, inspiration, and specialty cancer care you need so you can face your diagnosis with confidence. Why travel for world-class cancer care when you don't have to? We're here for you as a part of the Punxsutawney community. Learn more about the UPMC Human Cancer Care Center at the Punxsutawney Area Hospital by visiting www.pah.org or call the office at 814-938-5212. At Punxsutawney Area Hospital, patients come first.
Big Run Flooring knows you have lots of choices. The soft steel and carpet and area runs on your toes. The easy care tile, waterproof vinyl or linoleum, and a warmth of hardwood. Big Run Flooring has the extensive experience, selection, and customer satisfaction that work with your budget.
Wow, this is good.
Big Run Flooring. Check us out on Facebook and our showroom at 300 Main Street, Big Run. With the price of everything going up, you need to save every way you can. Did you know your Punxsutawney Shop and Saves Perks card can help you save just by using your Perks card? On special items daily can save you money. Plus, when your Perks card info is updated, you will receive a special offers and savings in your email. No strings attached. Just keep your Perks card info updated and let the savings come to you. Your Punxsutawney Shop and Save and our Perks card, making you see more of your money. The eyes are wounded to your soul, so when you take your run, your eyes are special, and the Lunar Clinic is dedicated to their complete care. The Lunar Clinic has your reputation for surgical excellence, known for LASIK, cataract surgery, and more. But the Lunar Clinic is also devoted to family eye care, including annual exams, glasses, and contacts. Yes, it's true that the Lunar Clinic provides fine surgical eye care. It's all surgery that the Lunar Clinic provides outstanding family eye care too. Some quality skill and patient treatment programs, urgent procedures, checking your vision, your eyes are special, and your vision is important. Single surgical care, and you'll see everything from the Lunar Clinic.
I do not feel like cooking. How about we order Punxsutawney pizza for delivery?
Punxsutawney pizza, that's why I love you.
I'm in the kitchen right now. They call 938-8132.
Think you could run up for some beer?
Well, I'm not going anywhere. Fortunately, you're calling. Punxsutawney Pizza is now delivering beer. The only place in Punxsutawney does.
Wait, what? Punxsutawney Pizza is now delivering beer. First for Jefferson County. Call to place your order and your beer delivery needs. 938-8132.
Hi, this is Jim Stevens from the New York Times. You asked, who listened. We're now open on Sunday again. Come on in after church for all your parties, your food, whatever We're also experts on over-the-counter medication too. It's always a good idea to check with your pharmacist. They have a mechanism of action, so there are drug interactions between over-the-counter and prescription medication. So if you're not sure, just ask. We're always available for you.
South, nothing but town on a park. 7:30 to 6, Monday through Friday, 8 Saturday, 8 to 3. Find us at 110 South Gilpin Street, Bursey. Search Napa Midtown Auto Parts on Facebook. Call 938-641-63. That's Napa Midtown Auto Parts. You know, some people just don't care for their eyes as well as they should. But the fact of the matter is, your eyes are one of your most precious gifts. Why take chances with your eyesight? Global Eye Care can give you a whole review of the world. Professional eye examination, cataract surgery, and a great selection of glasses and contacts. Global Eye Care is your family's total vision. Depend on your eyes. Depend on your eye care. Call 938-4777 for an appointment. Global Eye Care. Hey, this is Quick Ken. Walking the House of your dreams. Considered pre-approved. Am I awesome or what?
This is totally Rocca, your mortgage expert. My credentials? Do you mean like my job history or history as an old? Like I have only worked here a few months. How old do you think I sound? Like 25 or something?
Quick Ken, at your service. You're worried about your closing date. You've already paid thousands in extra fees and are afraid the deal will fall through. Please hold while I transfer you several times to actually find a person that can.
Rocca speaking. Like it's only a house. You will get back with the underwriter in a week. No big deal.
Trust your mortgage with experts who know your name. Infirst Bank has been your local mortgage lender for over 100 years. Infirst Bank will walk you through the mortgage process and answer any questions you find along the way, getting you in the home of your dreams. Infirst Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. 100 years. On King High School Roots on Fox Sports. FM 100.9 WETV.
Okay, welcome back here to Punxsutawney Area High School, where we just got underway. We're 13 seconds into it. The Homer coach burned a 30-second timeout on a loose ball that they grabbed on the floor, and evidently he didn't want to give it back to, I guess, use a possession area timeout, because Punxsutawney got the ball to start. Errant pass by Presloyd got knocked away there, and Homer was about to pick it up. And there was a scrum for it. They got loose a little bit away from the rest of the gang, and he called a timeout. So with 7:47, score still sits 34-12. They get it into Vitale, back to Krajosic, being guarded by Presloyd. And they get it, Bo Thomas knocks it away from Alexander, and Thomas is going to take it to the hoop, and it's good. Bo Thomas opens the scoring for Punxsutawney in the second half, and Punxsutawney goes up 36-12. Nice steal by Bo Thomas. Got to appreciate Thomas for a big fella. He has some agility and some wheels. He can move. He's an extremely athletic player for Punxsutawney. And nice job by Weaver as he knocks that ball away from Vitale, and Punxsutawney comes the other way with it. They get it to Higley. Higley takes it off the side of the backboard, no good, and it's going to go back to Homer. And they get it into Alexander. Alexander ahead to Vitale. He throws it out of bounds. And the Homer City coach is not happy. It's going to be Punxsutawney's ball. Weaver's going to inbound it to Presloyd. And they get it in. 6:57 to go. Punxsutawney up 36-12. Nice job by Punxsutawney, only allowing Homer 12 points in the first half. Presloyd gets it to Bo Thomas. He drives in, gets it back to Presloyd. Oh, he gets it to Bo Thomas. It wasn't quite ready for it, and it's going to be a walk. Yep. As there was about players grabbing for that ball from Homer as Bo Thomas tried to keep a hold of it and ends up losing that in a walk. They get it to Vitale up the floor, being guarded by Higley. Vitale takes to the hoop, off the iron, no good, and Higley with the rebound, and he keeps a hold of it. And Prestloyd comes the other way. Both teams in a dry spell here to start the second half. Nice job. Gives it back out to Neese. Neese, a little 12-footer. Kicks it back out to Higley. Higley takes it to the hoop. Off the iron. No, it's good for Higley. Puts it away. Score up 38-12. And Dunn with the ball. And he calls a timeout. 30-second. We'll stay here. That's the second timeout Homer's used. Once on a loose ball scrum and that on an inbounds play. So, nice job again by Punxsutawney. They come out. They've got the first 4 points of the second half. And 6 minutes to go. 6:03 to go here. Punxsutawney up 38-12. And first one for the timeout. I want to congratulate the Lady Chucks. They opened the win up here earlier tonight with a 65-44 win over the Homer Sunny Lady Wildcats. Punxsutawney just they come out hot and they kept the foot on the pedal, foot on the gas pedal, and never let the Homer Center Lady Wildcats get any breaks. So congratulations to them. So they get it to Dunn, and it's stolen away by Bo Thomas again, his second steal. Get it to Neese. Neese goes up high off the glass, no good. Needed to get it a little bit higher, and they get it back to Krajosic. Krajosic into the key, little runner, and it's good. Nice shot by Michael Krajosic for two. That's the first 2 points for Homer here. They get it to Higley. Higley ahead to Neese. Neese looks for some help, backs it out to Higley. Over to Weaver. Head fake. Krajosic doesn't fall for it. And that ball's tipped by Homer. And Punxsutawney goes the other way with it. They get it to Higley. Higley to Neese down low. Neese baseline. Nice job by Jimmy Neese as he goes baseline and lays it in. Beautiful shot by Mr. Neese. And Punxsutawney up 40-14 here. Deep three by Dunn, no good. Prestloyd with the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds off of him. Stay Homer's ball. And mass substitutions for someone better stay. They've only got 4 players out there. Krajosic decides to stay. And they get that ball inbounded to Krajosic. Krajosic looks for some help, tries to go baseline, and it's going to be out of bounds. Go back to Punxsutawney. Nesbitt's going to come in for Bo Thomas. And Punxsutawney with that ball. Nesbitt gets it into Higley. Higley looks for some help and gets to Weaver. Or decide to get it across half court here. They're going to be getting close. They do get it in. Weaver looks to go to the hoop, gets to Mason Nesbitt, to Prestloyd. Prestloyd down low to Neese. Neese down low to Mason Nesbitt, and he puts it away for two. Nice pass by Jimmy Neese to Mason Nesbitt, and he lays it in. Punxsutawney looking really good here, actually getting that ball to the hoop better than I've seen them this year. Krajosic loses it momentarily, gets it back, gets to Budner. Budner dribbles into the key, back out to Coy. Coy to Krajosic. Krajosic thought he does take a three, a deep three. Ooh, in and out, no good. Neese with the rebound. Gets it to Weaver. Weaver being guarded by Sayani. Oh, and it's stolen away by Krajosic. He's wide. And nice job by Punxsutawney's Prestloyd. He hustles back. Krajosic misses a layup. They get it to Prestloyd out front to Mason Nesbitt. Higley for three from the right side. No good. Rebound, Budner. He looks out the floor and dribbled himself, being guarded by Neese. He takes a deep three off the back of the iron, no good. Prestloyd with the rebound. He dribbles it up over half court. Going to slow it down here. Weaver with it. 3:21 to go. Punxsutawney up 42-14. Punxsutawney doing an awesome job defensively. Homer Center just not able to hit. Prestloyd for three. He hits! Zach Prestloyd for three. And there's going to be a timeout call. We'll take one with the team. You're listening to a Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsutawney Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9.
Watching your favorite show, and you get a text. Looks like you just bought a diamond bracelet for $5,900 in Las Vegas. Or at least someone tried to. See, you've got Card Valet from Marion Central Bank. You can turn your debit card on and off when you want. Set spending limits, and receive alerts when your card is used. Download the app to your phone, register your card, and you're done. And you can get back to your show. Card Valet, only with Marion Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Punxsutawney High School Hoops on Fox Sports, FM 100.9 WECZ.
Okay, welcome back here to Punxsutawney Area High School, where Punxsutawney's sitting with a comfortable 45-14 lead over Homer Center. Punxsutawney tenacious on defense, as well as offensively putting that ball to the hoop. Better than I've seen them all year, getting some easy shots from the low block and whatnot. So nice job there. Finally coming around here. Unfortunately, a little bit late in the season. Krajosik a three, no good, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Back to Punxsutawney. Going to need some help because they're playing full court press here. Is Homer. Holman with it. And they're going to get it into Weaver. 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. He's getting trapped. And they get it over to Holman. Holman takes it to the hoop. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. That ball had to have been blocked away. Holman was only a few feet away there and passed it right to Homer Center. So, irregardless, comes the other way, turnover Punxsutawney. Coy with that ball out front, hands it off to Around to Siani. And back to Coy. And he gets it to, a carry if I ever seen one. Krajosik gets it. Be a hold on Punxsutawney. Might be Holman, I'm not sure. Yeah, Holman gets called. Hits his first. Team first. Subs coming in. Minute 52 to go here in the third quarter. Punxsutawney up 45-14. Tyson Leisure and Cole Brooks coming in. And somebody scored for, it would be Krajosik scores for Homer. And another score for Homer, that is Owen Sayani. So score 45-18, Holman with it. Holman down in the corner to Nesbitt. Nesbitt into Konderski, back out to Nesbitt. He shoots and misses. Krajosik with the rebound. Krajosik with that ball in the right wing. Looks for some help. Gets it to Owen Siani. To Jackson around. Krajosik looks to drive. He does. Puts it up and hits. Krajosik's pretty good at the little runner into the key, and there's a foul on number 2. Owen Siani, a second. There's a running clock here, so we must be into the mercy rule. I'm not sure what that is. If they're up 20, I think, or up 25, I'm not sure which that is. Which they're up 25 points right now in the third quarter. Holman with it. He drives to the key and gets it back to Nesbitt, to Brooks. 6 seconds to go. He gets it to Holman. Holman fires a 3 up, hits iron, no good. And the clock rings, and they're going to be 45-20. We'll be back here in a second. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic Punxsutawney Hoops Night on Fox Sports 100.9. Got an injured player.
Hi, I'm Gary Lewis. I'm a board-certified cardiologist at Punxsutawney Hospital.
Italian Mike Marcus practitioner.
About routine and more complex strength and measurement conditions, our team provides comprehensive services utilizing the most advanced technology, treatment, and care options to ensure the highest quality cardiac care for our patients. Our cardiology department offers patients with cardiovascular and diagnostic testing. The Punxsutawney Area Hospital Cardiology Department is conveniently located on the hospital campus and will provide compassionate cardiac care to you and your family. For more information or to schedule an appointment, contact our office at 814-938-2653. We look forward to caring for you.
You're listening to Punxsutawney High School Roots on Fox Sports Punxsutawney, FM 100.9 and AM 1540 WECV, Punxsutawney.
I'm not sure what happened there. Krajocik's going to shoot 2 shots. Misses the first one.
Phil got a technical. Hello. What did he say?
Okay, so with that being said, Krajocic makes one of those shots as I'm not sure what Coach Vasello had to say to the referee, but he got a technical called on him, and he's still not happy about it. He's waving his arms over there on the bench. But anyways, by virtue of the possession arrow, Homer said he gets the ball. And it's stolen away by Presley. Presley takes it strong, and it goes. Nice job by Zach Presley. And Homer coming the other way. I'm not sure Coach Vasello got his dander all stirred up there. Punxsy's up by 25 points. I think you just play it cool there, but irregardless, he got upset and got a technical call on him. So Punxsy steals it away. He's Presley back out front again. He's going to go for the right side, and he makes it. And the referee helps him up after he slammed into the pads behind the basket. And Homer comes the other way with it. It's going to be Alexander. Hands it off to Vitale. Vitale socked away by Weaver. It's going to stay Homer's ball. Punxsy up 49-21. 6:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. Krajocic inbounds that ball to Coy. Coy dribbles left. He's going to hand it off to... Oh, that should have been a travel as he fell down with the ball, and Coy's going to gather it up. They get it to Alexander. Alexander looks for some help. Weaver going to pick that ball up. He doesn't fumble it. He's going to take it to the hoop, and he lays it in. Nice job by Noah. Weaver for 2. Score sits 51-31. Punxsy up by 30. Krajocic into the lane. A little runner again, and it's good. It's about the 4th one of those he's done, and he's good at it. And there's going to be a timeout called. We'll stay here. It's going to be a 30-second. Punxsy up 51-23. 6:13 to go. The clock's going to continue to run except on timeouts. Punxsy looking really good here against the Homer Center Wildcats. Like I said, Friday night we'll be back in action here as the Punxsy boys will take on the Bradford Owls. I believe that is the final regular season game for Punxsy, as well as us as far as regular season games go. Like I said, we will follow the girls into and through the playoffs, so please stay tuned for announcements regarding the playoffs for the girls. I don't think the boys are going to go to the playoffs, but it's hard to tell. They'll make declarations here soon. Players are all given, all the starters are out for Punxsy, so we come back with Cole Brooks, Hallman, Mason Nesbitt, Noah Konjerski, and Tyson Leisure. Holman with that ball, hands it off to Nesbitt. Oh, wide open was Holman on a cut to the lane. Holman with it. Ooh, he almost passed it away. Cole Brooks with it. He drives it into the lane. He should have took that shot. No, Konderski for three, and he hits. Konderski for three from the top of the key. So Punxsutawney sits 54-23, 5:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. Homer with it. Oh, it's knocked away by Brooks. And they get it ahead to Konderski. Konderski, a lot of body. He wasn't shooting it, but he went to the hoop. A foul called. Should have been a foul called before, as I believe it was Mason Nesbitt was hammered by Vitale on his way towards the hoop there. Cole Brooks is going to take two shots. That foul was on Angelo Alexander. First shot for Brooks, no good. And second shot coming here for Cole Brooks. And it's up and no good. Rebound. And his foot's on the line. Nesbitt come off his feet there to the ground. Good sportsmanship by Homer Center here. Every play there's somebody on the ground. I give them credit. They're helping them up, and I know sometimes it's in the heat of the action. You don't want the other team to help you off the floor or whatever. But I'll give them credit. They're well coached, and a steal by Punxsutawney, and they're coming the other way. Mason Nesbitt with it. He crosses over, looks for some help, gets it to Holman. 4:49 to go here. Punxsutawney up 54-23. Konderski to the hoop, lays it up and in. Nice job by Noah Konderski for two. And the crowd erupts as Charles Connell takes his warm-up jersey off. And it looks like Colton Copenhaver coming to the floor here on the next dead ball. A three ball, and it's good by Owen Sayani for Homer Center. Punxsutawney down to a 30-point lead. And Brooks goes to the hoop. Nice drive by Cole Brooks. Just doesn't fall for him. And Vitale heads the other way. Down deep to Coy for two. No good off the iron. Vitale with the rebound. Pushes his way in. No good. Gets his own rebound. Cole Brooks with it, and he's going to get called for a travel. Vitale helps him up off the floor. Like I said, those guys. Connell comes in. Colton Copenhaver comes in. Holman and Nesbitt take a seat. Alexander comes out for Homer. So, only starter in the game for them, I believe, is Vitale. Arone's in there. Coy's in there. Siani's in there for Homer. So he takes that to the hoop. No good. And rebound by Tyson Leisure. Noah Konderski with it over half-court line. And they get Connell for two. He hits! Charles Connell for two! Nice shot by Connell, nothing but net. And he puts Punxsutawney up 58-26. And he gets a standing ovation from the Punxsutawney faithful. Nice block by Konderski on Coy. He gets his own rebound, kicks it back. Leisure with the rebound, and a foul by Vitale. More substitutes coming in for Punxsutawney. Now will be the time for them to come in. Okay, the referee's calling a foul. Vitale with the foul. It's really nothing doing. So Konderski comes out. Maddox Hetrick comes in. And Brooks to the hoop, no good. And Punxsutawney can't corral it. And goes the other way. Vitale with it. Crossover. And they get it in the corner to Coy. Coy looks for some help. And gets it to Sayani. Sayani dribbles right. 2 minutes to go here in the game. And he hands it off to Vitale. Vitale to the hoop. Going to be a foul called on Copenhaver. I'm out of room on my notebook here. Punxsutawney has just about everybody in. There's 2 players, I believe, that haven't got in the game for Punxsutawney at the moment. We got a player down. Vitale on the floor. And it looks like he's mad for sure. He just slammed his hand off the floor, which he's getting looked at by our trainer, Joel Bowers. For years and years and years, it was Chris Albright, and stepping into his shoes, which was a big set of shoes to fill, is Joel Bowers, one of Punxsutawney alumni. Went to school here, went to college a couple different places. I think he went to Mercyhurst at the end. Looks like Vitale's family coming down to the court to see what happened here as Bowers checks him out. Never want to see anybody get injured. These boys have been playing hard, especially Vitale. He's been in the game 95% of the time. I think he came out for a couple minutes. And coach is going to head back to the bench and see who he wants to send back in for Vitale. He is definitely in pain, grimacing as we speak. So both teams are back to the bench. Punxsutawney sitting with a 58-26 lead at the moment. Anybody tuning in late, congratulations to the Punxsutawney girls as they came away victorious here in the early game by a score of 65-44 over the Homer Center Lady Wildcats. We'll go ahead and take a quick break till they get Vitale attended to. We might be a few seconds late coming back. Coach Wright's coming out to see his condition. Maybe we'll stay. They're getting him up on his feet. He's on one foot, I should say. A nice round of applause by the crowd. They're going to take him out the side door down to the trainer room and let Joel Bowers give that an inspection. He's putting some weight on his foot, so it's going to be Punxsutawney's ball. Or no, it's going to be Homer Center's ball as number 11 goes to the line, Ben Longwell. 1:47 to go here. And I think when he shoots that first ball, they should start that clock on a running, I believe a running clock here. He makes the first shot. Second shot coming for Ben Longwell for Homer Center. Toes the line, and the second shot is up, no good, and it's going to stay Homer Center's ball. Colton Copenhaver just could not quite corral that ball, and they lob it in to Longwell, and they get it to Aron into Budner. He does not make the shot. Maddox Hetrick with it. He dribbles right. Going to get it to Brooks. Brooks dribbles. Ooh, almost a carry there. Brooks takes it to the hoop. Puts it up and in. Nice job by Cole Brooks taking it to the hoop and coming away with 2 points. We're down to a minute 8. And we're going to have a timeout, just enough to put the one player in the game. And Jaden Scherer comes in the game, or no, it isn't. That's Braden Dunn comes in the game. He has no timeouts left, the Homer Center coach. Minute 3 to go here. And we're back to the old give and go here. Longwell gives it to Coy. Coy fires it up. No good. And it's going to be Punxsutawney's ball as it goes off of Longwell. So 43 seconds. Clock continues to run here. Cole Brooks with it. He brings the ball up the floor. And Punxsutawney looking good here tonight. As they're going to... Whoa! Cole Brooks tried to dribble between the legs and he gets caught between the wickets there. Charles Connell dribbles that ball towards the hoop. And nothing doing. Back out to Hetrick. Hetrick to Brooks. Brooks drives into the key. Gets it to Copenhaver for 3. He does not hit. Porter Wood with it. They get it out to Hetrick. Saved by Homer Center. And they fly up the floor. 7 seconds to go. And it's going to be a walk on Braden Dunn. Jackson running, my fault. And that's end of the game. Your score 60-27 in favor of Punxsutawney. We'll go ahead and add up some score totals here. We'll be back for the post-game show momentarily. You're listening to a Royal Icon at Punxsutawney Hoops night on Fox Sports 100.9.